Everybody talks about the basics of making TikTok shop videos, but nobody actually reveals the secret on how to tap into the viewer psychology in order to make them buy your product. So that's why in this video, I'm breaking down everything. I'm not holding back, from how to present yourself on camera to exactly what to say in order to increase your conversion rate as an affiliate. So if you're wondering how the world's top affiliates are making over $2,000 a day and what the full process behind it actually looks like, make sure you watch this video until the end because this one's gonna be a banger. Let's get right into it. Now, I want to first start with what is most overlooked, and that is actually your script. And here's the thing that most people get wrong. They think that they need to be super creative or that you need to write out every single word that you're going to say in the video. But for most people, you actually don't need to do all of that. Now, some of our clients, they do like the polished scripts where we write out every single thing that they're supposed to say. But I'm going to show you guys what my process looks like, because basically what I like to do is a little bit more of a framework and sort of like bullet points and things that I really want to hit on when I'm making my video. And this way I can actually flow naturally when I'm making my content, and I use the bullet points as reminders to hit the viewer's key pain points. So here's how I actually go about structuring my scripts in order to convert the viewer and make them feel like they need to buy my product. So let's go to Callo real quick and go ahead and just choose an example product. So I'm gonna do something that I would actually use. So these Dr. Dent purple teeth whitening strips have been going bonkers lately, and I have pretty white teeth. We're not gonna touch about that in this video, but you definitely want to take advantage of your unicorn. Like, what is your unique advantage? And make sure that the product that you're promoting actually makes sense. Like, I'm not gonna go out and promote, skincare or makeup product or some shit that I don't really believe in, because if you don't believe in it and you don't look like a believable person to be promoting it, then what makes you think someone else is gonna believe that and buy from you? They're not, Let's do the Dr. Dent teeth whitening strips, okay? Teeth whitening strips, and the structure I like to use is hook, story, proof, and CTA, call to action. So this is like literally what we do for our clients like every single day. So I'm pretty natural when it comes to this. But if you needed ideas on like how to come up with a good hook or what to say for the story or for the proof, then you would obviously go on Callo Data or the Daily Virals, look up the product and gain inspiration from top videos. But for all intents and purposes, I'm just gonna come up with this off the dome. So how can we start with a pain point? Or how can we say something in that hook that's immediately gonna capture attention? I would start with something like, I used to cover my smell every time I would laugh.
I used to cover my smell every time I took, oh no. I took photos, I used to cover my smell every time I took, fuck, I used to cover my smell every.
Eventually.
So you guys are seeing in real time that sometimes I'll say something and I'm like, actually no, I think we can make it better. The reason I don't want to go with that is because I want to make it more you-centered. So we're calling out the viewer's pain point instead of our own. That little relatable aspect, we can, sprinkle that in later on in the script. But I really like to start with, calling out the viewer. Yeah, I think this is a good hook. If you have yellow ass teeth, it's because you're not using this. So for the story, we'll say something along the lines of, I used to use regular teeth whitening strips, but they made my teeth so sensitive, it literally felt like they were on fire. So that is a huge pain point that a lot of people have with regular teeth whitening strips. And you're also being very visual and descriptive with that language. Now again, we're not writing like a word for word script because that's not how I like to do things. So these are more so like bullet points. I would, be adding or taking away little things when I'm actually going to film this. One thing that you really want to keep in mind as you're writing your framework, your script, is that people have, on average, a third grade reading level comprehension. The reading comprehension level of a third grader, which means you don't want to use complicated terms when you're making your videos. You want to keep everything pretty dumbed down and simple. Next thing that we have here in the story is, then I saw these going viral on TikTok, and not only do they feel so much better on my teeth, and I hope you guys can tell I'm using the tonality I would when I'm filming this, but you only have to put them on for 30 seconds and then you get results like this. And then you would show your teeth, and then I would also throw in a before photo of what they look like before using it again. Even though you already showed that in the beginning, you want to really just make it as simple for the viewer to see that visual transformation so they can be like, oh fuck, this actually works. Let me go ahead and buy this, right? Now for the proof, we did include that proof of the before and after, which that is a form of proof, but I kind of went the extra mile and I said, and before you think I'm bullshitting, these literally have thousands of 5-star reviews for a reason. Now, obviously, if you're not the type of person to cuss, then you don't have to cuss in your content. I just like to make my TikTok shop videos the way I normally talk in person. That's how I talk. So it makes sense for me to have something like that. So now for a call to action, there's a few different ways you can go about it, but we're gonna go with a more scarcity-based call to action. And this actually works for the Dr. Dent whitening strips very well because these are extremely viral. They've gotten over 100,000 sales, I think, in the past 2 weeks. So what I'm gonna say is, now the only thing that sucks is these have been going mega viral, so they're always sold out. So if you see an orange cart down below, they might still be in stock. If you don't, you missed out. And this is pretty much the exact framework that I would use when it comes to scripting out my content. This is literally the exact structure that we teach inside of my mentorship 7-figure affiliate. And it's helped countless of students see insane results. Just like how we helped Chris go from $1,000 to $2,000 months all the way to a $30,000 profit month working with us. Or how we helped Hugo buy his dream car through doing TikTok Shop affiliate. Or how we helped Nico hit an $18,000 profit month while he's still in college. Or how we helped Alexander, a fully Spanish creator, hit a $15,000 profit month his 3rd month working with us. Or how we helped Brady hit a $9,000 profit month, or Roberto who hit an $8,000 profit month. Can't forget about the ladies. We helped Sierra hit a $7,000 profit month, and Diana hit a $6,000 profit month. We actually just had an intimate event in Calabasas. We had the entire 7FA team out here and a few of our clients out here as well. We made a ton of content, shot some podcasts, and overall it was just great vibes. But yeah, if you're actually interested in learning from someone who has not only made this work for themselves, but actually gets consistent results for other people, then you can click that link inside of the description to apply for 7-figure affiliate. Let's get back into talking about how to avoid taking 2 hours to film one video. So we're gonna talk about the actual recording process right now, because one thing that I really feel like holds a lot of affiliates back is thinking that they need to be perfect in their content. Because the affiliates making $2,000 days are not spending hours filming one piece of content, trying to make it perfect. We're recording fast, posting fast, and just trying to get data as fast as possible. That way we know exactly what to double down on. So understand that the more videos that you can put out there, the better. One video a day is not gonna get you anywhere. It may have worked in the past, like in 2023, 2024, but now you need volume to succeed as an affiliate, especially when hitting those bigger days and months. So I'm gonna show you exactly how I'm able to put out anywhere from 10, 20 videos every single day without fail. First, most important thing is your actual camera. I recommend just using your iPhone. Literally, this is more than enough. If you got like over an iPhone 13, you're chilling. Next thing as well is lighting. Now, if it's daylight, I recommend just filming in front of a window. Natural lighting is one of the best types of lighting you can use. Now, if it is nighttime or you just don't have that good of lighting, you can get a clip-on light, or you can also use a softbox. I've shown it in other videos. I actually made an entire filming setup if you guys want to watch that. But yeah, this is pretty much all you need to succeed as an affiliate. Now, something else that I feel like is very important when it comes to actually filming your videos is your energy. So you're not always gonna feel motivated or have this ambitious energy, but sometimes you literally just have to fake it. Like, yes, it's important to be authentic and natural on camera, but nobody wants to listen to you if you sound monotone as fuck and you're just boring. So if you have to drink an energy drink or get a coffee or just do some push-ups to get the blood flowing and get your energy high, then do that, because it is so important for people to be able to feel that energy through the screen, and that's also gonna make them stick around. So I'm gonna show you guys in real time how I film by using the script that we literally just wrote out. If you have yellow ass teeth, it's because you're not using this. I used to use regular teeth whitening strips, but they made my teeth feel so sensitive, literally like they were on fire. Then I saw these going viral on TikTok. I would usually set up the phone, but I'm just trying to like do a quick example right now. Yeah, so I guess I'll put them on, but I'm not actually gonna wait 30 minutes because we don't got time for that in today's video. So we got the tripod right now. This is definitely another essential tool that I recommend for everybody. Yeah, hopefully this. Okay, cool, okay. And not only do they feel so much better on my teeth, and they're in. And then I would probably show a timer just for some more visual proof. Like, you know, I have the timer right here. But you literally just wait 30 seconds and you could have like a funny wallpaper or something for some engagement bait. And now your teeth are pearly white. Obviously, these are not the purple Dr. Dent whitening strips, but these are the ones I have, so these are the ones we're using. And then a little pro tip, if you're doing teeth whitening strips, always start with the yellow light because it makes your teeth look more yellow. And then you can change it to white light and it makes your teeth look so much whiter actually. Like, we barely even use them, they already look whiter. That is insane. Just as a reminder, this is what they look like before. Are you fucking kidding me? And before you think that I'm just bullshitting, these literally have thousands of 5-star reviews and it's for a reason. Now, the only thing that does suck about these is they've been going mega viral, which means that they're practically always sold out. So if you happen to see an orange cart right down there, they might still be in stock. If you don't, you missed out. I'm gonna say if you don't. So this is what I mean when I say like I improv when I do my scripts. So I'm gonna say I'll just say, if you don't, you missed out. If you don't, you missed out and you're gonna have yellow ass teeth forever. Yeah, so that's what I mean, guys. Like, we're not aiming or striving for perfection. We're just trying to get the video out there. Obviously, we have the framework already written out, so that really helps out a lot with efficiency. But now we're gonna head to the editing chamber, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to chop this up so you can get maximum views, maximum conversions, and print with TikTok Shop. Let's get it. So this is gonna come as a surprise to a lot of people, but I really like to use my computer when it comes to editing, simply because I think it's just so much faster and more efficient, especially when I batch film. Like, I'll film 10, 15 videos at once, and I just plug them all into my computer and start editing them one by one. So yeah, let's get right into it and show you guys this process live.
You have yellow ass teeth. It's because you're not using this.
Zoom in a little bit.
If you have this.
I also really like iMovie because it lets you see the sound level, so you know exactly like where to cut. All right, dope, let's watch it all. So as you guys see, like, I barely even listen to myself because I know like exactly how I filmed it and where to cut. Literally, this took me less than a minute to edit. That's why I'm saying, like, on your computer, it's so much faster, especially iMovie. All right, so I just watched it back. It looks great. Now we're gonna go ahead and transport it to TikTok and add in the final elements. All right, so we've got the video transported onto TikTok, and I'm just gonna make the final edits and then get this ready to post. So I would definitely add like some sort of on-screen text hook that piques curiosity. So we're gonna do something like this: the reason your teeth are yellow as fuck, for the on-screen text hook. And that kind of like piques curiosity. It's also a little bit controversial because people are like, what do you mean my teeth are yellow? So we'll put that for about 3 seconds. In terms of captions / subtitles, should you use them? The only time I really recommend them is if you have a thicker accent, like you're not from the US and it's a little bit hard to understand you. Like, sometimes we'll get some international clients from other countries and I recommend them to use subtitles, but for the most part, they're not really needed. No, I forgot we need to get the reviews. So normally I would do like a screen recording of more reviews, but since we're in the process of editing right now and I'm already screen recording, I can't do that. So I'll just do like a quick little image of the reviews, and then I will just crop it a little bit and we'll just throw it up here, boom. Literally have thousands of 5-star reviews, and it's for a reason. Now, the only thing that does suck about these is they've been going mega viral. You can also add in like a little red arrow at the end for the cart. It's not needed, but sometimes I like to throw that in. Especially helps if you get like an older audience watching your content. They love that shit. All right, so the video is fully edited. Let's go ahead and watch it all the way through. See how the final version looks.
If you have yellow ass teeth, it's because you're not using this.
I used to use regular teeth whitening strips, but they made my teeth feel so sensitive, literally like they were on fire. But then I saw these going viral on TikTok. And not only do they feel so much better on my teeth, but you literally just wait 30 seconds and now your teeth are pearly white. That is insane. Just as a reminder, this is what they look like before. And before you think that I'm just bullshitting, these literally have thousands of 5-star reviews, and it's for a reason. Now, the only thing that does suck about these is they've been going mega viral, which means that they're practically always sold out. So if you happen to see an orange cart right down there, they might still be in stock. If you don't, you missed out and you're gonna have yellow ass teeth forever. And that is pretty much it, guys. Like I said, you don't have to waste a ton of time filming your content and editing for hours. From start to finish, this probably took like 20 minutes, and it took extra long because I'm walking you guys through it. So it probably would have taken me closer to 10 to 15 minutes. If you do the math on, let's say, 10 videos a day, that's less than 2 hours, which is definitely possible for you to do. But yeah, just some small notes when you're editing, some things maybe I would have added to that video, because obviously I'm not perfect and I'm seeing some things as I watch it back. I would make sure that you have a cut like every 3 to 5 seconds. I felt like there were some parts where I talked a little bit too much. Make sure that you kill all dead space and breaths. And I would definitely recommend that you add in like some sort of zooms, like a Ken Burns effect. So it just zooms in slowly. It makes the video a little bit more engaging, or zoom ins throughout the video, like at certain parts. Also, what I think is really useful is including other angles. So maybe you could get a clip of you filming with your back camera and showing the product up close, showing the whitening strips, that type of thing. And that's not just only for flair or fanciness, but it's actually a pattern interrupt that makes the viewer stick around longer. But yeah, once you finish your full batch of filming for the day, what I'm about to share next is the move that's actually gonna help you scale and create that momentum. What I do with videos that win or flop. This right here is what separates the people who are only making a couple $100 a day versus those that are hitting consistent $2,000 plus days. It is not just luck or going viral. It is understanding what to double down on when things start to work and what to let go of when they don't. don't, because not every video is going to print you thousands of dollars, and how you respond to that is everything. So do not ever get emotionally attached to your videos. Whether you're crushing it right now or maybe you're not seeing the sales that you want to make, it is so important for you to have a baseline that you're always at. And it doesn't matter if the sun is shining on you or it's pouring rain outside, you are still going to post your content for the day. Inputs is everything in this game of TikTok Shop. Something else that's very important is stop thinking that you are spamming the algorithm or you're posting too much of a product if it is working. Do not ignore a video style that's getting you sales or a product that's getting you sales just because you don't feel creative anymore or you don't feel like posting it anymore. I don't understand why people think that they have to pivot or that the grass is greener on the other side when you literally have something that is working for you right now and printing you money. You can literally squeeze that product and ink will dry so much. And the best example I have to give you of this is one fucking product. One product made me multiple six figures in profit. One product. I probably made, no joke, well over 1,000 videos on that single product because I was posting 10 to 20 times a day, and I did that for maybe 7 to 8 months before it died off. So trust me when I tell you that you can replicate a winning product and a winning angle so much more than you think you can. Now, the only thing that you want to focus on when you're figuring out what to double down on is the sales metric. If it's getting views but no conversions, that's not really a good sign that you should double down on that product. What it could mean is that you have a really good hook because it got people's attention, but maybe the back end wasn't conversion focused enough and it didn't make them actually buy. Or it could just also be the product is shit. So this is why the most important metric that you want to look at is always sales, because even if a video got terrible views but it got you a lot of conversions, that's a really good sign that you should double down on that and keep pushing it out. Remember, we only care about the money that's hitting your bank account, not vanity metrics like views. The algorithm will literally tell you what's working and all you need to do is listen to it. And I promise if you repeat this exact same system every time that you film a TikTok Shop video, you're finally going to start to notice real conversions, not just views. And I just handed you the full blueprint to start making $2,000 a day with TikTok Shop affiliate. At this point, the only thing standing between you and those results is how fast you actually go out and apply it. And if you don't take action, you're not just staying stuck, like you are literally missing the biggest wealth transfer of our generation. This is a gold mine of an opportunity. You know how you probably missed drop shipping or Snapchat Spotlight or NFTs? You do not want to be the motherfucker that says, damn, I missed TikTok Shop too. The people who move quickly are the ones who see results and ultimately end up changing their lives. Take, for example, one of my clients, Alexander, who came to me stuck at around $2,000 to $3,000 months, and we helped him scale all the way up to a $15,000 profit month his third month working with us. And he actually just locked in another $15,000 in retainers. He actually got to speak at an event we had in Los Angeles talking about how he was able to do that, which is just really fucking cool to see. Or another one of my clients, Nico, who came to me at around $1,000 to $2,000 months. This guy's literally in college and he was able to hit an $18,000 profit month in Q4. Absurd. Or Chris, who had no idea what sort of products to promote or how to make viral videos that actually convert, and we helped him hit a $30,000 profit month. Absolutely insane. Or Hugo, who literally went out and bought his dream car through doing TikTok Shop affiliate. Definitely one of the best feelings in the world. Or like Roberto, who literally came to me not knowing how to make a video. He had never posted content on the internet before, and we helped him get started and scaled him up to an $8,000 profit month. Now he's hitting consistent $300 profit days. Like, the system fucking works, guys. There's a reason that we set the standard in this industry. It's not just a course. I literally uploaded my course completely for free. It's over 3 hours here on YouTube. It is one-on-one support and guidance. We build out your content strategy. We choose your winning products for you, and we even write out your script. So literally all you have to do is hit the record button and collect commissions. So if you're serious about getting results and want to work directly with me, then click the top link inside of the description. And thank you so much for watching.